It is such a powerful thing for me to even watch you to go through the transformation that you've gone through. I know that you struggled, and I know that it has been a huge part of your life, and it is really has controlled you. And I think a lot of our, listeners, would love to understand that yes, it's difficult, but it's a fairly easy process to go through as well, right? To release the traumas, to not have to talk about them really is truly a gift, to be able to just let them go so that they become, your encyclopedia of life. They just become that, this is your story, but there's no real emotion attached to it. Would you agree with that?
Correct, yeah, most certainly.
Yeah. And so even just knowing that you don't have to share your story, and just knowing that, you have opportunity to release the emotions that are connected to that, to those incidences. And I mean, we could say that, there was a lot of post-traumatic stress that came from it. There was a lot of there was addiction that was attached to the struggle of you not being able to, tap into those feelings that were really there that needed to come out, right?
I agree with that 100%. I would say, for myself, I can only speak on my behalf, but, at a young age, grade 6 is when I started to self-medicate, and it was with alcohol. And it led to other substances from that point forth. And it was a crutch that I used to dull down my feelings rather than actually feel my feelings.
Yeah.
A lot of men, and myself in particular, I feel are scared to feel those feelings because they haunt them. They feel like they're not good enough. They feel like they can't do this because of that. They feel like this person is going to judge me. I can't do this. All of the things that we've been told and or we create in our mind, they lead us moving forward. And, substance abuse, alcoholism, all of that is reflecting on how you feel as a person. It's powerful when you can step out of that and you can step into you and just be you, who you want to be, not who other people perceive you as, or how you think people will take you. Because when you realize that it's you who shows up for you, and you're not showing up trying to impress other people, that's when my most powerful realization happened.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When we talk about, we talk about trauma here at the center, and I work with people in addiction, and one of the things that I say is that trauma is the gateway to addiction. Would you agree with that?
100%.
Yeah.
I think that's probably where it starts is, having those emotions happen to yourself, and then not having the ability to understand why your emotions are going crazy. And, it creates that pattern, the pattern that you follow, and then you follow that pattern to the end of the bottle, or you follow that pattern to whatever it is, the drug of your choice. And you just keep chasing that pattern, and finally you get to a point where you look in the mirror, or you can't, like myself, you can't even look in the mirror because you don't want to see the person who's looking back at you. That's a scary thing. Until I actually came here, I didn't have the balls to look myself in the mirror because I was scared at who I was looking at. After being here, it's very powerful to be able to say, looking in the mirror and tell yourself you love you is a very big achievement, and it's amazing the power that I feel as a person and as a man.
Yeah, such a truth. And it's one of the things that, it's why I do what I do, because it's so powerful to watch people transform, to change, not the who they are, because that's the beauty of being, tapping into who you really are, because that's who you really are. And to see that, and for you to tap into that and go, hell yeah, this is who I am. This is how powerful I am. And to step outside of allowing the addiction to control you, to step outside of saying I'm not good enough, and turn around and go, yeah, I'm good enough. I'm a survivor. I'm strong. And I've survived all this shit. that's the power and the beauty of working through trauma and getting past some of those things that maybe you thought that you could never deal with, right?